We're going to do a quick video on how to rinse a screen that's already been burned and exposed. We have this screen right here. It's a base screen. It's fully exposed. So first we're going to insert this into the booth. There is a track on the bottom here. You want to make sure that the screen is sitting in it. And also this stop block on the left side, you want to make sure that the frame is all the way in there. Okay? So now we're going to go over to the control panel. I'm going to click settings. Settings look fine. Okay. We're going to go to main, auto menu, and then hit start. And so now this is going to go, it's probably going to do, according to those settings, it's going to do 6 passes, left and right. It'll first soak it. Right now it's not doing a high pressure rinse, it's actually just on a very, very low pressure soak. It'll do 1 pass and then it'll do 6 passes of heavy pressure wash. And once it finishes, we'll just visually inspect it to see if any of the halftones weren't fully rinsed out. If they weren't fully rinsed out, usually we'll just touch it up with a pressure washer, which we have right there on the side. We don't have to set it through the machine to go through again, just because it does add time every time you set the machine on auto mode. So if you're only doing 1 screen touch-up, it's actually a lot quicker to just use the manual pressure washer at the end. The machine is still rinsing right now, but you can actually see where most of it has already been rinsed through. Once it completes, we'll open up the doors and we'll inspect it a little bit closer. So you can see the black ink from the CTS machine has more or less already rinsed out. Okay, so the machine is finished. We're going to go ahead and open the doors now, and we're going to just visually inspect this up close. We can see all of our little tiny detail, or most of it has been rinsed out. We might touch up just this little area right here with a pressure washer just to see if there's any extra detail we can get out. But if you look at the rest of the design, it looks like all the black ink has been rinsed out and it looks pretty good. I usually like to look out for the areas where the halftones fade out, and those are the areas that I would touch up just in case to see if there's any more detail we can get out. Even if we hit it with a pressure washer, we might not actually get any more detail, but we just want to make sure that nothing was, left unrinsed out. Maybe a little bit here on the edge. Might be able to get a few more dots out, but generally, this looks like it's almost ready to go. One more thing I wanted to show is that you can actually put multiple screens in the rinse booth at the same time. Earlier, we just had 1 screen on this left side, but you can actually put another screen on the far right. There is another one of those vertical stop blocks that you can press the screen up against. And if you're having a very, very busy day, you can actually stack screens on top of each other as long as they're perfectly aligned by the short side and then pressed up against the stop block. So you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, and that actually will speed up your rinse cycle when you're doing 4 at a time.